it's Matthew Bell here with AlzheimersProof.com, and I just wanted to describe the actual scope of the web project and some of the things that we are hoping to accomplish. I want to start off by just reminding people that almost 6 million people suffer from Alzheimer's disease in the United States alone. And when you factor in the number of people worldwide who are afflicted, that number shoots up to over 40 million. I just Googled this not too long ago, and it said 44 million people are suffering from Alzheimer's and related dementias worldwide. But I did want to sort of describe what do I mean by Alzheimer's proofing. Why is the website called Alzheimer's Proofing? Why is the channel called Alzheimer's Proof? And the answer to that really is in two different meanings for that phrase. So the first meaning that I have in mind, Alzheimer's Proof, is going to pertain to your role, presumably as a caretaker. So I'm speaking now to those people who are in the position of having to take care of loved ones, of family members, of friends maybe. Maybe professional caretakers, but that's not my expertise. I'm certainly not pretending to be able to deliver nursing care or any kind of instruction to people who are in that field. But I can tell you that from my experience taking care of my dad, there are a number of things that are required in the home environment to make that home environment safe for a person who's got Alzheimer's dementia. That could be things that pertain to their physical well-being. For example, adding grab bars onto the wall, adding handrails onto a staircase. It might mean widening a door. It might mean replacing a bathtub with a walk-in so that the person doesn't slip. It might mean putting non-skid floor mats down. It might pertain to those things that take under advisement the fact that a person with Alzheimer's has diminished reasoning abilities and perceptual abilities. And that might include things like trying to make certain areas of the home off limits, maybe locking ovens and storing chemicals out of sight or even out of reach, and other things along the lines of that. So Alzheimer's Proof in the first place is going to be those kinds of things that you're going to have to do in a home in order to protect your loved one and to make your caretaker role not only more effective but also safer for the person who's under your charge. The second meaning of Alzheimer's Proof is going to pertain to you yourself, and I'm thinking here of myself. I've got Alzheimer's disease on both sides of my family. My dad died, as I said, in 2016, and my grandma just passed at the end of June. I'm recording this in September of 2019. She did not pass from Alzheimer's, but she passed with it, and I go into detail in another place about the extent to which Alzheimer's disease can be considered a terminal disease, and I'm not going to repeat that here. You can check that out. But the point is Alzheimer's disease is on both sides of my family, and so from my standpoint, it behooves me to try to examine the extent to which I can make changes to my lifestyle, to my diet, in order to try to improve my chances of avoiding Alzheimer's disease, or to put it another way, to reduce my chances of getting it. To that end, my website, AlzheimersProof.com, and this channel are devoted to trying to give you and me too, my family, access to cutting-edge information, not just in diet, not just in medicine and nutritional topics, but again, in terms of trying to fortify and make safe the home environment, trying to help with the financial planning and other things along those lines. So for example, just with respect to Alzheimer's proofing the home environment, I've got specific articles on Alzheimer's proofing bathrooms and kitchens, and Alzheimer's proofing attics and basements, and Alzheimer's proofing the living room, and Alzheimer's proofing bedrooms, Alzheimer's proofing your car. Have a series on driving safety, driving legalities. There's a guide on my website to the different laws of all 50 states and the provinces in Canada in terms of the legalities there with respect to driving with Alzheimer's or other cognitive impairments. I have articles on herbal supplements. I've got articles and videos on these topics as well. My dad, Jim, died of Alzheimer's disease in 2016, and in another video I'll maybe survey the actual story, Jim's story, and how it affected the family more in detail. But I just wanted to sum up the story by saying basically that, it affected not only my dad's mental health, obviously, it affected his physical health, it affected his financial well-being. It affected our entire family. My mom, as I've said in other places, had to spend part of her own retirement down in order to qualify my dad for Medicaid services so that his nursing home care and other things could be paid for. And it's left her retirement in a shambles. I spend considerable energy in other places trying to talk about ways in which retirement plans can be buttressed against and fortified against the dangers of long-term care. And I won't repeat those here. I invite you to check out other videos. I invite you to please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the website. If you find something of use on that, I would appreciate hearing from you. There is a contact form on the website. You can feel free to leave a comment in the section below the video. If there are topics that you'd like to see addressed, feel free to, again, drop a comment for me, and I look forward to seeing you in other videos. Thank you so much.